TikToker Addison Rae is speaking out and responding to the disgusting body shamers who made fun of her body on social media. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but trolls went as far as calling her a whale.
Hey guys, it's Susan Morad here with Clevver News, bringing you all the latest news updates that you need to know. And with everything going on in the world right now, you'd think people would take a step back and stop cyberbullying.
You know, be kind to one another. But nope, apparently even all of this isn't enough to stop online trolls. A recent victim of some serious cyberbullying is TikToker and Hype House member Addison Rae. Since she joined TikTok last summer, Addison has gained over 35 million followers on the platform, and those numbers are growing every day. She's known for her viral dance videos, adorable TikTok family, and for having an iconic pouty face. But as Addison has shot to fame, like many others, she's also faced some serious online hate that's been a real impact on her. She recently took to Twitter to call out body shamers who called her, quote, fat and a whale, and expressed how hurtful these words were to her. We'll get into everything she said, but first go ahead and subscribe to Clevver News if you haven't already so you never miss any breaking news updates. It all started on Tuesday night when Addison tweeted, writing, quote, I've seen 5 to 10 tweets and TikToks today talking negatively about my body and weight. It makes me feel insecure, but luckily I'm looking at it from a different light. I've been very motivated to start eating better and working out every day to become the healthiest version of myself. And this tweet caused many of her fans to worry about her. They didn't want her to feel like she had to change because of what some internet trolls said. One fan wrote, Addison Rae, you are honestly the most beautiful person inside out. Don't listen to. Anyway, you have so many people who love. Don't change. A fan added, Addison, you're gorgeous. Please don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I would literally kill to look like you. And this fan who wrote, just be yourself. You don't need to change anything. Addison tweeted again, revealing what the haters were saying about her and how she wanted to use it to uplift others. She wrote, it definitely hurts to see people on my For You page calling me a whale and saying she's fat now. And I just want to encourage everyone who hears these things about themselves to love yourself. If you are healthy and happy, do not listen to these hurtful comments. You are perfect. And we couldn't agree more. Do not listen to these kind of comments, Addison, or anyone else for that matter. I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't believe this when I saw it. I don't know who in their right mind would call Addison a whale, but I think that person definitely needs to get a hobby or something positive, because bullying online or in any capacity is never okay. I want to know what you guys think about these comments though. Were you surprised to see Addison's tweets? And can you believe what the trolls said? Share your thoughts down in the comments below and feel free to leave some love for Addison down there too. After she got real with her followers, she continued tweeting positivity and encouraged her fans to, quote, put that outfit/swimsuit on that you like and dance. Because if you're happy and healthy, that's all that matters. And she also tweeted things like, be remembered for having a pretty heart and be the healthiest version of yourself. This isn't the first time though that Addison has struggled with body shamers. On March 26, Addison tweeted saying, quote, honestly, not happy with my body right now. Then just days later, Fortnite pro Nate Hill uploaded a video of himself singing a song about, quote, people infesting his timeline with bad Addison Rae tweet replies. In the song, Nate slams Addison for her looks and calls her out by name.
There's better girls than Addison Rae. You must be f***ing simple, dude. I mean, all she do is scrunch her face. I'm trying to get through to you. I see hotter girls every day. Am I local when you drive through?
And when Addison heard the diss track, she took to Twitter and responded to Nate directly. She wrote, this makes me really sad. I can't change how people interact with me or my tweets, but I'm thankful they do. They have kindness they aren't afraid to share with me, and I'm grateful for that. I struggle with body image and insecurities in general, and this can be so hurtful. And she went on to say, I'm not asking for everyone to like me or love who I am / what I look like, but I am asking that everyone be positive or not say anything at all. Things like this can tear someone's self-esteem up if they're already having negative thoughts in their head. Preach, Addison, say it louder for the people in the back. It seems like Addison has gotten pretty good at standing up for herself, but she shouldn't even need to. I mean, all these trolls need to be reminded of that golden rule. You know, the one saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. But Addison isn't the only TikToker who's been dealing with body shamers these days. Troy Zaba, who goes by Zabra on TikTok, recently had his private photos leaked online, and these pics brought out the worst in some people. After the photos circulated, his own fans slammed him for the size of his, for lack of a better word, package. It's unclear who leaked the photos and whether Troy himself had anything to do with it, but either way, the body shame has caused quite the stir on Twitter. People were tweeting things like, Zabra from Tik Tok Troy, whatever, is not packing. But others were coming to his defense, calling people out for making fun of him. One person wrote, body shaming is disgusting. When the other boys were leaked, they were praised because of their size, but as soon as Troy Zabra was leaked, everyone's coming at him crazy because it's not to your liking. Like, what? Double standards at its finest, because if this was a female... Others were saying that people online shouldn't be making a spectacle out of someone's leaked private photos. This person wrote, I just want to say I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. I never saw any of the other ones. You guys are all ridiculous and toxic with the whole Twitter let blank be next. Troy, if you see this, bro, I'm so sorry and I just hope you're doing okay. So it's clear that as people get more and more famous on TikTok, like any other platform, it comes with more and more exposure to online trolling and bullying. But let's all try to keep a positive attitude like Addison and shut those haters down.
And if you can't get enough of Addison Rae, click right over here for another Clevver video where we dive into everything you need to know about the TikTok star. I'm your host, Susan Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.